Ooh, it's dark. Hi, my name's Kitty and welcome to Bakery Days. If you're new here, I'm a baker who's using savings from running her own bakery and the magic of an Instagram DM to travel around Europe working with and learning from some of the most extraordinary bakeries. And this week I was in Barcelona working at Pan Creatives, learning from the panettone wizard. Ooh, it's dark. My English is also very bad.
Okay.
It's fine.
To make panettone.
Panettone is a Rubik's Cube of bakes. It looks deceptively simple, but it's incredibly hard to get right. One wrong move can ruin hours and often days of work, and then you're back to square one. I've actually never done a Rubik's Cube, so I hope this analogy holds up. Daniel Jorda is a legend in the panettone world, and yes, there is a panettone world. There is actually a panettone championship. Each country puts forth a team who then have 3 days to produce a panettone from scratch in Italy. The whole thing is streamed live, and Daniel is the Spanish team's official trainer. He is also in his shop every day, starting at 1 AM and finishing when the work is done. I calculated it because I'm weird like that. That's over 100 hours a week, which is 5,460 hours a year. You could watch Friends, the whole series of Friends, 63 times. Panettone shouldn't work on any level. It's like wearing a winter coat and still winning a dance competition. The dough is extremely high in fat and sugar, and combined with a long fermentation means it should just collapse and be heavy, but somehow it rises tall and fluffy. It only works because of precise temperature control and gradual fat incorporation. The magic to Daniel's panettone is his mother. That didn't sound right. Anyway, the mother is a carefully balanced network of wild yeasts and bacteria that need constant care and regular feeding. Daniel doesn't just make panettone, he also bakes an insane range of breads, which all proof in these old wooden drawers. It's upper crust organization. I'm so sorry, that was a terrible pun. These are glycerin breads. Usually bread is around 60 to 70% hydration. These fellas are 100%. That's like shaping a water balloon. We peel and twist the top of each loaf to create more surface tension, and because they look so cute. These knots are super traditional and used to be used as handles to pull the loaves from the hot oven.
Very good, Kitty. Very good.
Thank you. Why we hang them upside down, as promised in this video's subtitle. There is so much butter in a panettone, like we're talking more than croissants. Combined with the fact that it has a very high hydration and long fermentation, all make the crumb beautifully fluffy, but very fragile. And by sitting them upright, they would collapse. So we cool them upside down. This helps the butter set in the right shape and helps the dome keep its height. The shop sells panettone all year. Panettone isn't just for Christmas, but at Christmas they sell over 5,000 and sometimes over 500 in one day. This would completely overwhelm most bakers, but Daniel seems to take it in his stride and somehow finds time to dance, like every day. If I end up half the baker Daniel is, I'll retire happy, although I doubt he'll ever retire.